What's wrong with this picture? At first glance, you could say nothing. But for millions of us, this is our primary position every workday. In fact, studies have shown that the average American spends 55% of waking time in sedentary behaviors. While we might be comfortable, the health consequences associated with sitting for such long periods of time are anything but, and just might surprise you.
The detrimental health effects of being sedentary are well documented. So well documented, in fact, that the experts have given it a name, and it's called the sitting disease. And the sitting disease is a very serious affliction. It's a lifestyle affliction that is in the same category as overeating and smoking. And there's a lot of research that's been done, and a couple of the studies that are noteworthy are they've studied people who sit 3 hours or more per day, and they have a shortened life expectancy of up to 2 years. And another study of workplace sitting, they've studied people who predominantly sit at work and versus those who stand, and those people are 54% more likely to experience a heart attack.
So what are we to do? Most of us sit behind a desk to get our jobs done. There are, in fact, options when it comes to office furniture, and one of the latest trends allows the user to sit or stand while working.
The sit-stand desk concept is great for consumers because if you already have an office environment, you have your desks, your chairs, everything's in place. You can add an attachment now to your desk that just sits right on top, and now you can stand when you want, you can sit when you want. The ability to stand at work is very important for everybody. One of my favorite reasons for standing at work is it makes me feel more energetic and gives me a better mind frame to do my work. I think I'm more productive.
Human beings are meant to stand, to move. Health is related to activity, to movement. So it makes sense that if you stand more, you're going to feel better and be healthy. And again, there's many studies. A couple noteworthy ones are that for people who stand at work predominantly versus those who sit, they're able to burn 42 more calories per hour, right? You're basically getting a little bit of exercise, a little bit of activity all day long. Another study was asked of people, how do you feel after standing at work? And 76% of people actually felt healthier, felt happier. Work performance is also improved by standing at work. There's a recent study that was done that measured people who stand at work versus those who sit, and the standers were 18% more productive than people who sit. And again, it makes sense. When you stand, you have to be doing things, you're moving, you have to be active. Whereas you're sitting, you can tend to kind of get off track. So we think that not only is standing healthy for you, but from the company perspective, standing at work is an income producer, it's a productivity producer, and so there's benefits all around.
Innovation meets function with Victor Technologies High-Rise Collection. Easy to use and affordable, every desk in the line gives users the freedom to decide how much they want to sit and stand while working. And if you find yourself standing a lot, you can choose to add the Steppy to your workday. With Steppy's light and constant movement, you'll reduce fatigue and swelling in your feet and legs, increase blood flow, and exercise muscles, all while getting your job done.
About 4 years ago, I was suffering from minor back pain and leg pain. I was very anxious sitting, had trouble sleeping, and I couldn't really figure out what the problem was. I tried to work out, talk to the doctor, nothing really made sense. Then I read an article that talked about the benefits of standing at work and the drawbacks of sitting at work, and it really seemed to hit home and describe my situation. I went ahead and invested in a product that was pretty expensive that converted my desk so I could stand. I started using it and I felt better right away. The thing that got me interested in making this a business opportunity was when our employees started coming to me and asking me if they could have the same product. And as a business owner, thinking about the expense of the product, it got me wondering, maybe there's a lower cost solution. Maybe we can get in that market. Maybe we can provide those products. The Victor High-Rise Collection works similar to the rear hatch on an SUV. There's 2 pistons, one for the desk and one for the monitor. When you push the desk down, one of the pistons gets loaded with energy. When you let go, it moves itself back up. When you want the desk at a certain height, you tighten the knob and everything stays in place. The Victor High-Rise Collection has 4 different models, good, better, and best. The first model is called DC100. It simply sits on top of the desk. It has one height. You can use it to stand at work. The second model, DC200, has a gas strut that allows you to lower and raise the desk to your desired height, but you can't sit at it. The DC300 allows you to sit or stand at any height within a certain range. And the DC350 is the same as the DC300, but it holds 2 monitors.
We're getting wonderful feedback from our customers. It's extremely gratifying that we're making a difference in people's lives at work. Customers tell us, first of all, just how easy it is to set up, how easy it is to use, to go from a sitting position to a standing position and back. And as part of our mission here at Victor is to help improve people's lives at work, help make people more productive and happy. It's just extremely gratifying.
It's great to hear about people who are having problems in their life with their health, and then they buy a product that we design and that we offer that helps them with their problem. So it's very gratifying.
To learn more about Victor Technologies' high-rise collection, visit victortech.com or call 800-628-2420.